Hi,
Hi,
I'm Natasha,
and I'm Cory.
and we're live from a campground in Brantford, Ontario. What are we talking about today?
Today we are talking about urban legends.
Stories whispered around campfires,
Yep.
in high school hallways, or late at night when you're alone. They're the tales that everyone swears happened to someone they know, but no one can ever prove it.
And tonight we're going to see which ones still make us jump and which ones make us roll our eyes.
Which happens all the time. So welcome back
Welcome back
to
We Are Not Afraid.
All right, so let's talk about some local legends and creepy tales.
All right.
Here in Ontario, we have the Hermitage Ruins in Ancaster, Ontario, near Hamilton. It was built in the 1800s by Samuel Evans, a wealthy lawyer. Evans lived with his family, including his daughter. He was rumored to be abusive and controlling, which was most men in those times, right?
Mm-hmm.
Over time, the estate fell into despair and eventually burned down in the 1890s. If anybody actually goes there, you do see like just the walls. You don't actually, there's no building. It's just walls.
It has been restored recently, just like an outer shell. You can still go inside the building. There's no roof or anything, but it's just kind of like a facade now, but it still has a very creepy vibe to it.
So I'm going to say some of the legends that people have claimed there, and then we'll talk about our experience when we went. So the ruins are said to be haunted by Otto, the coachman who allegedly hanged himself on the property. His spirit reportedly roams the ruins at night, still carrying out his duties, which, that's pretty good worker, Today you don't get that. You barely can do duties today. Visitors and paranormal investigators report shadowy figures moving amongst the ruins.
Yeah, that's expected.
Yeah. It's kind of in the foresty area. Again, if you've been there, you kind of understand what we're talking about. Unexplained sounds like doors slamming or chains rattling, which is weird because there's no doors.
Yeah, that's kind of creepy.
Right? And then cold spots and sudden drops in temperature.
We can talk about our experiences there if you want.
Yeah. So I had a very strange experience there, and believe me or not, this is my experience. We were with a group of people doing a ghost story walkthrough. And the group was about, I would say, 4 or 5 meters away.
Yeah, probably about 20, 25 people maybe.
You were on the other side, and you were, again, really far. There was no way I could hear you speak. And I'm walking by myself, kind of just looking around, and I hear from my left ear, hey. And I don't know why this keeps happening to me. It happened the same thing when I was at Alcatraz. I keep hearing the word, hey. Like someone's trying to get a hold of me or something. But I kind of turned around and was like I thought maybe it was the tour guide or it was somebody or like that came behind me. And no one was around me. Like I said, the tour people and the guide was further away from me. I wasn't able to actually make out words. That's how far I was. Yeah. And you were further away as well.
I was just kind of doing my thing, taking pictures, whatever.
Yeah, and I went up to you and I'm like, hey, did you say hey? And you're just looking at me like a weirdo. Like, well, what are you talking about? I'm over here by myself taking pictures. I'm like, okay, that's the weirdest thing that happened to me.
Yeah.
And then throughout the night, I would see shadows, but I don't know if it was animals. I don't know if it was our shadows from the moon because there was a very bright moon that night. I remember that. It was a full moon. So I don't know.
Well, there was definitely some energy.
Did you have any experience?
Vibing.
I don't remember if you did or not.
On that particular night, I did not. But about 10 years ago, I went on a ghost tour as well with some friends. Mm-hmm. And this tour was a little different. The people that organized it had a Ouija board set up.
Oh.
And
stay with that.
This was before the ruins were repaired, I guess you would say, or refurbished. Mm-hmm. So it was literally crumbled stone house ruins, original state from the fire.
Right.
There was a Ouija board set up on a table. People were invited to do whatever you want with it. The group of people I was with were a little hesitant at first, but I was gung-ho. There was a total stranger that was also willing to do it. I'd never met this lady before, but we both agreed to do it. Mm-hmm. So we both put our finger on the planchette that moves around on the board.
Right.
I'm telling you right now, I did not move this thing. I did not put any pressure on it, and I did not feel any pressure from the other person.
Right.
But this thing moved. I didn't ask any questions. The lady asked all the questions.
Why didn't you ask any questions?
Because I started to shit myself. No, like it was getting freaky. I didn't ask anything. I don't even remember what she asked. But whatever it was, it literally started moving. It was like, oh boy.
Did it say anything? Like anything?
I can't remember.
Oh, okay.
Honestly, I can't remember because that wasn't what was important. When we were done, we both walked away. But after the fact, I started to feel a real heaviness in my chest.
Oh.
And a feeling like I'd never felt before. It was almost as if you're laying on the ground and someone just sat on you. And I started to panic. I guess I was having a panic attack.
Yeah, something was affecting you.
I guess something was affecting me. Who knows? Who knows? But I started having a panic attack. I couldn't breathe. I don't know what was happening. So the friends I was with, they called over one of the tour guides who also claimed to be some sort of witch. She did a little
white sage
fucking whammy bammy on me and hocus pocus.
Oh, woogie boogie.
Pretty much calmed me down. Started to feel a little better afterwards, but it was a weird experience. It was the only paranormal experience I've ever had in my life.
Do you think it was more so of the atmosphere you were in, what just happened with the Ouija board, which potentially she might have been moving? We don't know.
Potentially. I can tell you 100% I was not.
Okay. Just the whole thing, it kind of psychologically made you think you had that attachment.
It could have been all psychological.
Usually what I've read in the past is when someone has kind of an attachment like that, it kind of goes away, but then it comes back. It was like it lingers a little bit. Did you ever have anything after that?
Never.
No. Okay.
Never. It was after that, after going home that day,
me out.
That was it. But I'll never forget it.
That would freak me out. I'd be like, give me some sage, give me some holy water, give me everything you got from every religion.
There's definitely some sort of supernatural presence there.
There is. I think there's something there.
Yeah.
Just from our experiences there.
Other people have experienced things like this as well. Like some claim to see a ghost of a young woman
I always
walking
wanted
the grounds.
See one. I don't know why. I'm always like, I wish I could see one.
Yeah, I know. Right?
I don't know how I would react, but I'm pretty sure I'd probably scream like a little girl. Like,
but you probably wouldn't believe what you were seeing anyways. You would think, oh, it was just a shadow.
I don't know. I've seen a lot of things in my, like
it would literally have to be within like 10 feet of my face to believe what I'm seeing.
I've already told you I've seen shadows throughout our relationship and throughout my life. I always see shadows around, and usually they're someone trying to get a hold, like trying to catch my attention because something's about to happen. And usually that's a fact. Mm-hmm. Like every time I see shadows constantly coming up is usually when something traumatic is about to happen. But I've never seen a figure. Like I felt presence.
Yeah, I know.
I see shadows that shouldn't be there. Like when you're driving, you see a shadow. That's kind of weird, right? Or you're in a room by yourself and you see a shadow.
I will stick to my guns on this, and it may sound silly, but I 110% saw a shadow or a ghost or whatever you want to say.
At our house?
No, my previous home of my cat, maybe a week after he died.
Possibly. And
he died in my arm. And I swear I'm telling you I saw him.
Well, we've had shadows in our house.
Yeah.
Our house is not, I don't think it's haunted, but I think there's some type of presence there.
Well, getting back to the Hermitage house, just to wrap it up, some other people also claim to have feelings of being watched, hearing footsteps behind them.
Yes.
And seeing figures, like we just explained. Another thing that has happened over the years, I've never experienced it, but some people claim that they were there, and it's more so in like the late 70s and the early 80s during satanic panic era.
Where it was cool to do seances at home.
Doing seances and devil worshipping at this site. And it's kind of an urban legend that those kind of things took place, but there's no actual proof of it.
Yeah.
But people say it happens. So that's how it becomes an urban legend.
So just to wrap it up, if anybody's ever interested in learning the history of Hermitage, definitely check out the Haunted of Hamilton. It's called the
Ghost Walk.
Yeah, Ghost Walks from Hamilton.
Look it up on Google.
There's a few of them, but Hermitage is one of them. And it was really interesting. It wasn't just all ghost stories. There was a little bit of history as well. So if you like that kind of stuff, it is at night. So if you're afraid, don't go.
Don't go, no.
Or go and face your fear.
There is another place you can go here locally in Ontario, southern Ontario, where we live.
This one I'm a little...
It's called the Screaming Tunnel in Niagara Falls. It's not quite in Niagara Falls. It's just outside in a little town called Thorold. And it's basically a small limestone tunnel on a dirt road, just off a dirt road, literally, surrounded by trees. And I believe train tracks go over top of it, right?
Correct.
This tunnel probably goes 100 feet.
Yeah,
it's not long. Very long.
No.
You could definitely run to the other side if something's coming really quick.
You have nowhere to hide, though. The legend is, a young girl often described as lonely or abused, either burned to death inside the tunnel, after the farmhouse caught fire, or was murdered by her father. Her screams are said to haunt the tunnel, and anyone who enters at night might hear them echoing. Some of the rituals that they do there that people
claim to do that will let you have a paranormal experience. Yes.
Popular dare.
Okay.
Stand inside the tunnel at midnight with a lighter or candle.
Okay.
Legend says if you light it, her scream will suddenly echo through the tunnel.
Oh, hell no.
Some versions, if you look too closely, the spirit may appear to you.
Oh, hell no.
So let's talk about our experience there.
Yeah, we did not do this ritual. We were there during the day. And
it wasn't the day. It was like
evening-ish.
Evening. So it was
before dark.
It was before dark. We left there. It was starting to get dark.
Yeah.
We went in with full batteries.
Yeah. And we were alone, just the two of us.
Yeah. We had full batteries from our phone.
Yeah.
We got out. We went to the tunnel. Nothing was happening. It was a tunnel. It was kind of creepy, but it wasn't like...
Yeah, it's graffitied inside.
It kind of smells like pee. It's a regular tunnel.
Someone may have been sleeping in there.
Who knows? So we were walking towards the end, and we're like, okay, well, let's start taking pictures and videos, and like, let's see what's happening. Let's call out to this little girl and see what happens. So we're taking pictures and we're taking videos. Now, we know that if you take pictures and videos, the battery is going to start dwindling down. We understand that. It's not the point. The point is, it was creepy. Nothing really happened. We didn't hear screams.
No, nothing happened paranormally. Well, that we noticed.
That we could see or hear.
Yeah.
We didn't hear any screams. We didn't see anybody. But by the time we got to the car, again, our batteries were fully charged because we were charging them in the car as we were driving.
Exactly. Not 100, then in the 90%.
Yeah. By the time we both got in the car and we sat down and we finally looked at our phones, both of us had less than 10% battery left.
And how long were we in there for? Maybe
20 minutes.
20 minutes to half an hour?
Not even. Because nothing was happening. And we weren't going to spend our time there.
We took some videos, some audio, pictures, nothing that would really kill your battery.
Not that fast.
Not that fast, no.
So I don't know if we left too early and she was ramping up, or whoever was ramping up.
Something was coming.
Sucking up our battery energy.
The energy, it was ramping up. It was, I don't know, is this a paranormal experience? Or was this just a weird coincidence?
Well, in all the shows that we've watched and some of the stuff that I've read, usually the paranormal, like the ghosts or the spirits or whatever, they do suck up any kind of energy that comes by or that's in the vicinity so that it can manifest itself, either by making a sound or making an appearance or throwing something or whatever, right? So I don't know if we left too soon. We might have to do this one again.
I don't know if I want to do it.
Don't be scared again. Don't be afraid.
Well, because if we do experience something, what we can expect are cold spots, If you're in a tunnel, it's damp, it's dark, cold spots could be expected in a normal situation, but echoing screams when no one's there.
Yeah, I wish I heard that.
The screams could be
that would have been really freaking creepy.
But I think the worst feeling you could have is being watched when there's no one else there.
And you're the only two people, and you feel like someone's just watching you, and the other person's not even close to you, and that's really freaking creepy.
Yeah, this is a real urban legend from our area. People have told ghost stories about this place for a long time. Mm-hmm. It's a rite of passage, for local thrill seekers.
Yep.
And the Screaming Tunnel is recorded in ghost lore books and paranormal tours, featured on YouTube ghost investigation shows. Fair warning, this tunnel's accessible. There's no gates. There's no keep away signs. If you go, don't go alone after dark.
No. Always bring a buddy.
Buddy system.
Buddy system. Always bring a buddy.
That's how you beat urban legends, the buddy system. Let's talk about some classic urban legends.
Oh, the good ones.
All right.
Here we go.
What's one of the most famous? The Hookman?
That would be the Hookman, yeah.
The Hookman.
The Hookman is one of my favorites, actually, because it changes with each person that says it. Did you notice that? Like, each person has a different story.
Kind of regionally based. Mm-hmm. So you could get like a local version of it. Or you can get, I know someone who knew someone that this happened to.
Yeah.
Or it's just a tale that's passed on. Mm-hmm. Through generations, just to scare people.
All right, everyone, gather round. I've got a story for you tonight. A true story, they say. It was a cold, dark night, just like this one, when a couple of high school kids were parked on a back road, the radio playing low. The boy, a football player, was trying to impress his date, but she was nervous. Just then, a news report came on the radio. It was a bulletin about a killer who had just escaped from a nearby mental hospital. They called him the Hookman. Because he had a hook for a hand. The report said to lock your doors and stay inside. The girl, terrified, begged the boy to take her home. But he just laughed it off, telling her it was a prank. To prove it, he started the car, but he didn't drive away. He put his arm around her and held her close. Please, let's just go home. He sighed, fed up with her fear. He put the car in reverse, tires spinning in the mud. And then he saw it. There, on her window, was a single drop of blood. The girl was screaming now, but he was frozen. He looked in his rearview mirror, and that's when he saw it. A long, sharp hook hanging from the car door handle. They say the Hookman is still out there, searching for his next victim, and they say you can still hear him, scratching on your car door when you're scared and all alone.
So, why has this legend worked as a warning story for teens in the 50s and 60s?
Well, I think back then they were way more naive than we are today. They would really believe something like this could happen.
That's crazy. I would hate the idea of something like scratching at my window or tapping or something like that, and you're like just sitting there.
You know what? Even back then, I think they could believe something like this would happen. I think the odds are maybe it probably wouldn't. But I think today, with our society, I hate to say it, there's a lot more crazy people out there.
Yeah. And you know what? They would probably try to reenact these.
Reenact it as a joke?
Yeah.
To try to scare people?
Creepy people.
Very creepy.
He's just trying to make out in the wood.
The Hookman was probably had its most famous retelling in the movie Urban Legend from 1998.
That's a good movie. I like that movie.
Yeah.
We should rewatch it.
Well, definitely going to have to put that on the list of rewatching.
Yeah. Another legend that that I like is Bloody Mary.
Bloody Mary is a classic.
Everybody's done it. I don't care who you are. You've done it. You've done it at the mirror.
Yeah.
And you closed your light in the bathroom. And you did it with friends or by yourself.
The best time to do it is when you're young. When you're a kid. because that's when you're most vulnerable and you're most scared.
So, what do we do? What's the ritual?
Well, you stand in front of a mirror in a dark room, right? It doesn't matter what time of day, but midnight is probably going to amp up the paranormal energy.
What about at 3 in the morning? Because usually that's the witching hour.
The witching hour at 3 in the morning, but I mean...
The devil's
I guess
hour.
I could do that next time I wake up to go for a pee.
If I hear Bloody Mary, I'm going to kick you in the nuts. Anyways,
how do you summon her? You say her name 3 times.
Oh.
That's the most common way.
Or
13 times, depending on different versions. 13 because 13 is the unlucky number, right?
That's a long time.
You really got to count it out.
Yeah, you got to hold. Like you only have 10 fingers, so now you got to. Oh man.
So what happens when you summon the spirit of Bloody Mary?
She may appear.
Yeah.
Screaming, ghostly, and covered in blood.
Oh,
like
so
Carrie.
She's going for that shock factor.
Like Carrie, you know, Carrie.
Yeah. Oh, right, like Carrie. Yeah.
She could scratch your eyes, drag you into the mirror, or curse you.
Oh, now cursed mirrors, that's a whole other story we could get into.
Yeah.
Being dragged into it?
Just don't buy any mirrors in the flea market or in people's
if it's got
backyard.
That nice, fancy, ornate frame
don't
around it, no, don't even do it.
Some of the versions have her revealing your future and answering questions. I don't know about that.
I've never heard that before. What does this stem from? Like, who is Bloody Mary?
Well, I've heard this before.
Okay.
I've heard this is possibly inspired by Mary the First of England. She was called Bloody Mary. The folklore about vengeful female spirits.
So just anyone in general.
But I have heard about Mary the First because Mary the First, she was very, very against Protestants.
Okay.
She pretty much massacred all the Protestants because she wanted England to be Catholic only. And she was very, very violent. So I can see why they think it's from her. I can see that because she was really crazy. She was batshit crazy.
That's definitely a type of story that could get passed on over the years and altered and evolved into this, Bloody Mary, right?
Yeah. The ritual dates back from the 19th and 20th century.
Yeah, like you said.
Not that far away, but evolving in children's folklore and slumber party dares.
Yeah. This is a kind of urban legend for kids.
Yes. Teenagers.
But it can scare adults too.
It's spread widely through the internet, campfire stories, and horror movies.
Yeah, there's countless movies and TV shows that depict Bloody Mary.
Do you remember the Supernatural one? That was
the
funny.
episode of Supernatural was
really funny.
One of the scariest ones I've seen.
That was really. I think it was funny.
I thought it was good. It's creepy as hell. But why is Bloody Mary so creepy? Is it because mirrors, they equal self-reflection and vulnerability?
That's a good one.
Right.
Dark, silent rooms and ritual repetition.
Yeah.
Suspense, because you're waiting for that something.
Yeah.
Anticipation.
Anticipation.
You're
anxiety.
like you're just waiting for something to happen.
All those fears are being.
And then you got your big brother downstairs flicking on the switch.
Flicking on the light to scare you. Yes.
Jerk. Encourages audience participation.
Yeah.
The horror feels like it could happen to you.
The legends kind of shift a little. They get a little more dark. They get a little more twisted.
Better not include a clown, let me tell you that.
Well, there are stories involving clowns, but I did not include them in this discussion.
We don't talk about clowns.
For your benefit.
We don't talk about clowns.
We don't talk about clowns on this show. But we're going to talk about the killer in the back seat.
All check our back seats before getting in the vehicle.
Turn around.
Oh, God, here we go. The killer in the back seat, sometimes called high beams. I've never heard that before.
High beams. That's another meaning, too.
Real mature.
It can be in horror movies, too.
It's an American urban legend originating around the 1960s and 70s. Back then, they were pretty...
gullible. More paranoid.
Stoned. I was going to go with
and they were stoned all the time. And the shit was good back then.
Well, it wasn't laced with a bunch of shit.
No.
Anyway, often told as a cautionary tale, especially for young women driving alone.
Used as fear.
I don't know about you.
Fear and control.
I always check my back seat. So
yes, ladies, because of this legend.
Check your back seat.
Everybody, not just ladies.
Like before you even get in, just take a peek.
Yes.
Sometimes the driver is a trucker, the good guy stereotype.
Sure.
Sometimes the killer is armed with a knife or axe.
Yeah. Can you imagine you get in your car, you don't check. You start driving away. No. It's dark at night.
I don't want to.
You could be a trucker, and you know how they have like those sleeper sleeper rig,
cabins,
the cabins in the back,
yeah.
or you're just in your car. Someone's crouched down in your back seat. And all of a sudden, you look in your rearview mirror and you catch the glimpse of a face. Like, what the hell are you going to do?
Crash.
That's terrifying.
Yeah. The variant exists worldwide. Reinforcing the always check your back seat lesson.
Yes, unless you're on a motorcycle. Then it's pretty obvious. The story is, well, we just kind of got into it, but a little more details. You know, you're driving at night, usually on a deserted highway, yeah. We're leaving work late at night.
Yep.
I was once driving on a highway in Nevada through Death Valley. And on my GPS, no, it was during the day. On the GPS, it was called the loneliest road in America. So if you're on the loneliest road in America late at night, check your back seat.
Attention, a truck or car starts following her. Every so often, the driver flashes their high beam and swerves aggressively.
Yeah, that's going to freak you out.
She thinks she's being harassed or stalked. Fear builds.
It's Jeepers Creepers all over again.
Oh, that was a good movie. Jeepers Creepers.
But what's the twist?
When she finally makes it to somewhere safe, like a gas station, her house, sometimes a police station, which I always said, if I'm ever being followed, my ass is getting to a police station.
But you know that police station is going to be like closed for renovations when you get there.
What do we live in, freaking like Hicktown?
Well, you could.
She discovers the other driver wasn't chasing her. They were trying to warn her. We've seen a movie like that.
Yeah, because they'll be like flashing your lights, and swerving, trying to get your attention. Somebody's in the back seat.
A killer had been hiding in her back seat, sitting up every time she slowed down, only to be illuminated by high beam.
That's terrifying.
I don't know. That's pretty scary.
So who hasn't been in a car alone at night? You're wondering who's behind you.
Well, that happened to us. We got followed once.
We did get followed, but it wasn't because they were trying to warn us. It was because they were just being an asshole or who knows.
Well, I got rid of them.
Yes, you got rid of them because you're a Montreal driver.
I'm an aggressive driver. Follow me if you dare.
So this works because ordinary situations like this, driving, they hide unseen danger. You don't think about it until it's too late.
The reverse expectation is the creepy driver turns out to be the savior?
Yeah, and you just didn't realize it. You're not going to realize it because the killer's going to get you. So, again, always check your back seat. So let's talk about another dark and twisted legend. I don't know if this one kind of applies to today's modern times, but it's the babysitter and the man upstairs.
I think people still have babysitters.
Well, sure, people have babysitters, but the idea of someone hiding in the house, the word the kids use these days, trolling you. In the old days, when this story originated, in the 60s and 70s, it's an urban legend that parents told their teens.
To scare them?
To scare them. Well, it plays on some primal fears. Domestic safety being violated, so you're in your home and it's danger. Innocent people being in peril.
Pity the fool that comes into my house.
I know, right?
One of the movies that was inspired by this was When a Stranger Calls. I think they remade this movie.
They remade it in the 90s.
In the 90s. I saw the 90s version.
Yeah. It's creepy because there's someone hiding in the house.
Yeah.
They call the house.
Yeah.
Just literally just trolling the babysitter.
But it's not even just the babysitter. I saw this movie once, and I can't remember for the life of me the name of it. But they lived inside the walls. Oh, the people. It's called The People in the Walls. Yeah. It's a Stephen King movie. Imagine you buy a house and you're like, this is the best house ever. And you always wanted a Victorian home or an older home. Like I always wanted an old farm home. Yeah. And you're settling in and there's fucking people inside your house. Yeah. No. So here's how this urban legend works. Basically, a teenage babysitter's watching over the kids while the parents are out. You know, after they put the kids to bed, the babysitter settles down. They're watching TV, reading, talking on the phone, just chilling. Netflix and chilling. That doesn't mean the same thing. Doesn't mean the same thing? No. But they could be, Netflix and chilling alone. Anyways, the phone rings. And a man's voice says, "Have you checked on the children?" She hangs up.
She hangs up, assuming it's a prank, right?
Yeah, I would think so. I'd be like, screw you, buddy.
The call comes again. This time more persistent, more chilling. Why haven't you checked the children? So what does she do?
She finally calls the police.
Yeah.
They trace the call and contact her in panic.
Yeah.
The call is coming from inside the house.
What?
Get out.
Inside the house? How does that happen?
I don't know how that happens. People have cell phones.
So you can trace cell phones. So in today's day and age, I guess you still couldn't get away with it because you could GPS the cell phone. Can you trace cell phones? I think the police probably can. Well,
because when you call 911 from your phone and you hang up,
they know.
They know?
Yeah.
Okay. So don't do that.
Yeah.
Depending on the version, she escapes just in time, or the children are already gone.
Where'd they go? I don't know.
So why does it work?
Well, many people have been a babysitter or have been babysat, right? So you're either the kid or you're the babysitter.
Yep. So
this is a fear that they can have, builds dread from something ordinary like a ringing phone. Yeah. If you're thinking about this, you're alone, it's quiet, phone rings, it's going to startle you.
Of course it is.
No matter who's on the other end.
That's why we don't answer the phone.
So this is a terrifying twist on the inside the house creepy urban legend.
So did you ever have a moment when you were alone? And I'm saying this because it's happened to me. You're alone, you're watching TV, and you hear something upstairs, but you're completely alone. Like nobody's home, the parents aren't home when you were a kid, your sister or brother or whatever weren't home. We used to live in a house in Laval, Quebec, which is the island just above Montreal. And I was home alone. My brothers weren't home. My parents weren't home. They went out. And at that time, I had no pets. And I'm watching TV downstairs. It's a 2-level house. And I hear a bang upstairs. So I go upstairs to see what it is. Because I still do that today. I have no fear. I just go, what is it? What the hell is it? It can't be anything, right? There was nothing. No one upstairs. Nothing fell. Nothing was out of place. Was it my imagination? Was it the TV? Was it the neighbor? Was it... Didn't know.
And you never will.
I never will. But that's scary because you're by,
it is scary
you're by yourself. You're just watching TV and then you just hear a big bang and you're like, qu'est-ce que la fuck?
Being alone is one of the most primal fears that most human beings have.
Yeah. Some more modern legends and internet myths.
Oh, so we're getting into some more modern times.
More modern stuff. The Slender Man.
The Slender Man.
The tall, faceless stalker.
Yes.
So it originated 2009 on the Something Awful forum.
Okay.
By Eric
Knudsen.
Knudsen?
Yeah, the K is silent. It's English.
Well, you don't think knife?
No.
Oh.
Not anymore.
AKA Victor Sturge. He edited 2 black and white photos to include a tall, faceless man in a dark suit, lurking near children.
Okay, I can picture him.
It's freaky.
Yeah,
the idea exploded in creepypasta fan art, YouTube series Marble Hornets, and horror games.
Yeah. So my nephew was born in 2000. Mm-hmm. So around this time, he would have been 9, 10 years old. Oh. And he would have just been getting, this was something that the kids scared themselves with.
Oh. So
there were games that you could play on the internet, the Slender Man game. And basically it was a game, you're a first person type of game. You're walking around through the woods, the creepy music's playing, the drama starts to build, and the Slender Man's after you. And eventually it pops up and jump scares you and scares the shit out of, 10-year-olds. He was terrified of this.
I would be terrified. That's crazy.
And they were terrified to play this game. They played it, but this is what they did to scare themselves.
Crazy.
And this is not my generation, so I never, I watched the video, so I know how it went. But I can see how it would have been scary to this
But is it any different than us watching
generation.
scary movies today and looking for paranormal shows and going through all these places? It's the same thing. We're doing the same thing with adults because we're weird that way.
So the Slender Man, the reason why he's so creepy, he's very tall, usually about over 8 feet tall. He's very thin, so he's got that stick figure kind of look. He's pale and has a featureless white face. That contrast in the dark is just going to pop, right? Mm-hmm. He's usually wearing a black suit, sometimes with a red tie. He has long, unnatural limbs, and they're described as tentacle-like. Mm. So they're just like a wacky, wavy, inflatable tube man that's going to kill you.
Terrifying. Was he not in The Conjuring? One of the Conjuring?
Not in The Conjuring, but it was similar. It was, what was it, The Creepy Man? The Creepy Man is gone. It was The Creepy Man. He was on that little carousel thing.
Oh, shit. I'm trying to...
And there's a movie coming out about it.
The Crooked Man.
The Crooked Man, not The Creepy Man. The Crooked Man. So I think that's kind of based off of Slender Man.
Yeah.
It's very creepy.
It's what?
His behavior. His behavior is very creepy. Like seriously, I'm speaking English here.
He stalks children.
Yeah.
And young people.
They're kind of the same thing.
Often near woods. Holy shit, we're near woods.
We are near the woods.
We are in the woods.
And it is. We are friggin' in the woods.
In the woods. Schools and abandoned places.
Yeah.
Victims report. What do they report? They report memory loss.
Okay.
Nightmares.
Yeah.
Nosebleeds.
Uh-huh.
Slender sickness. I want some of that. No, sorry.
Sickness.
Paranoia, nauseous, and disoriented.
Oh. And once he fixates on you, you're done. You can't escape. He draws you in deeper into his world until you vanish.
To thin air. There's a movie about it.
Yeah, there's a movie about it. It wasn't very good, though. Here's a real-world story. The Slender Man became more than a story in 2014. Two 12-year-old girls, so like I was saying, this is the age range, in Wisconsin, lured a classmate into the woods. They stabbed her to death, claiming they did it to appease the Slender Man. That is messed up.
That is
the influence
crazy.
That these urban legends have on people.
Survive?
I don't know. That's an urban legend. I hope she survived.
I hope she did. That's fucked up.
Maybe stabbing to death was a little exaggeration, but that's how urban legends are born. You want to know another screwed up urban legend?
Which one?
The elevator game. Have you heard of the elevator game?
I heard it in that show that we watched called Evil.
That's right. Yeah.
Where is it? Paramount?
On Paramount Plus.
Paramount Plus. If anybody like this show, I'm just off topic. This show is really good. It touches on it's three people: a priest, a psychologist, and an atheist walk into a bar. No, I'm kidding. And they investigate. They work for the church, the Catholic Church, and they investigate paranormal experiences, either possessions, a haunting, whatever the case may be. And they come at it in such different points of view that it's really interesting to watch. And at first I was like, I don't know if I'm going to like this. This is going to be like... But it was really good because you got to see a little bit of everything. And the storylines are freaking hilarious. It's funny.
The characters are good.
The characters are good.
Relatable.
And the storylines, they're really good. It's very good. I didn't like the ending. I thought they could have done
kind of like Supernatural meets The X-Files. With a little bit of religious twist.
Yeah, I think it's really, really good.
Yeah.
So if you want to watch something...
All right. So this elevator game, it's believed to come from South Korea or Japan, and it spread far and wide through the internet. The game surged in popularity after 2013 with the death of Elisa Lam at the infamous Cecil Hotel in Los Angeles.
I want to see that.
This place is supposed to be haunted as shit. I
seriously want to go there one day.
So elevator footage was actually found of her behaving oddly before she disappeared. She was later found dead in a rooftop water tank.
How did she get in the water tank?
How did she disappear from the elevator?
Well, how did she get to the water tank?
Exactly.
Okay.
So this fuels theories that she was actually playing this elevator game. And how did she disappear? How does she get to the water tank? Well, it said that if you play the elevator game, it lets you travel to another dimension. Like, really?
A different universe?
Like parallel dimensions, I guess. Time travel, or I don't know. It's weird.
So here are the steps.
All right.
So it has to be in a building at least 10 floors and an elevator.
Okay.
Obviously. So you enter the elevator alone.
All right.
Why does it have to be alone? But okay, whatever.
Well,
Why can't you be with a friend?
That's how the
buddy system. Hello.
There might be like a weight restriction to paranormal travel, interdimensional space.
So they're being prejudiced. Okay, cool.
It can only take one at a time.
Whatever.
All right. So how do you access this travel?
Okay, hold on. Let me get to it. Jesus.
Oh.
All right. This is what you do.
Okay.
Everybody take a pen and paper. This is what you do.
And you're going to try this?
Yes. So go get your pen and paper. I'll wait.
Yes.
Okay. Ready? So you enter the elevator. Make sure you're alone. You're going to press the following button in order.
Okay.
The 4, 2, 6, 2, 10, 5. When you reach the 5th floor, a woman may enter.
A woman?
A woman.
Does she live there?
I don't know.
Oh.
She will look normal.
Okay.
But you must not speak to her or touch her or even look directly at her.
Well, I typically wouldn't do that to anyone that walks in an elevator anyways.
Be Cory. Don't even acknowledge the person who's there.
Yeah.
She's not human.
What? Can we be sure about this?
You want to touch her?
No.
Then don't touch her. After she enters, you're going to press number 1. If the elevator goes down to the 1st floor, exit immediately. Don't look back.
Oh.
Don't look back.
Okay.
That was weird because one of the woods just fell at that moment. If it goes up instead to the 10th floor, you've reached the other world.
No way.
What's in the other world?
But what if the 10th floor reaches the 10th floor, though? Doesn't it?
The other world.
Or does it open the door to another dimension?
Opens to another dimension. The other world. What's in the other world?
Well, they say that the other world looks almost like ours, but not quite the same.
Oh.
The sky's dark.
Oh. So it's dark outside? Okay.
Yeah. Well, I think the sky may be dark all the time. It might be like the North Pole, like when it's dark 6 months of the year. But the building is empty, so I guess no one lives there. The lights don't work properly. Appears abandoned. Some say you'll see a single red cross glowing in the distance, and no one else will be there.
Like Silent Hill?
Very similar situation.
Right? Silent Hill. It's the same place, different universe.
But I don't remember. How did they access Silent Hill?
The bell tolls, and then it just like switches. Like you hear the siren, not the bell.
That's
you hear a
creepy.
siren, and then the bell, it changes to the other
realm. Right, no, okay. So you go to the 1st floor. You're spooked.
You fucking run.
You get out. You tell everyone what happened.
Run.
You go to the 10th floor.
You're not coming back.
The door's open. You're in this. What? Where the hell am I? What do? How do you get out of there?
You don't.
Well, there is a way of getting out.
Oh. Okay.
There is a way.
All right.
Apparently, according to the legend, anyway.
What is it?
So what do you have to do?
What do you do? Everybody, write this down, guys. This is really important.
So in order to go, you have to repeat the sequence of numbers exactly. Do you remember the sequence of numbers?
I wrote it down. So I know it.
I probably would not have wrote it down.
You would have been like, I got this.
And I would have probably typed in my phone number or something. So you enter the numbers exactly.
Yep.
4, 2, 6, 2, 10, 5. It should start going back down, I hope. And if it does go back down, you back to the real world, you might get off and feel nauseous. You might feel disoriented. You might feel like you're being watched for a few days, and maybe you are.
So can we try this?
We're definitely going to have to try this, but what happened to the woman? Is she still on there with you?
Well, she's not human, so I'm assuming she just disappears and goes back to her.
She's the guide.
She's there to make sure you get to the other realm.
Is that like going into the light? But it's dark.
But it's dark.
With a red cross.
You're going to another realm. You're not going to die.
Another realm.
Well, you might die.
But she's with you, though.
Yeah.
She's your guide. This is really creepy, and this is a really...
It goes into a different kind of topic.
Really cool legend. We're definitely going to have to try this.
We're going to try. Next time we go to a hotel.
Yes. Next time we go to a hotel with more than 10 floors.
I'll go. We usually do. I'll go first.
If you don't come back down,
Don't do it.
I'm not going up the stairs. Okay. Why do these stories survive for so long?
They're just good stories.
They are stories,
really just great stories to get your anxiety up, to get your blood flowing, to get you goosebumpy, to get you like just in the mood of being scared.
Yeah. Are they just cautionary tales, or are they real?
Well,
that's the question.
I think it stems a little bit of both. So some things are the real stories that happen, like don't pick up strangers, don't sneak out, don't ignore warnings.
Yeah.
And then it's just embellished. It's just exaggerated to make a good movie or story.
Yes.
Like
and to scare people.
Yeah, obviously. That's the whole point.
Do we want to believe these things?
Yes.
We want to believe that they're real?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. I do.
I don't want to be like got by the hook, man.
Why not?
I don't want to see Bloody Mary.
Why not? You want to see?
Because it's going to scar you.
You want to go to all these paranormal places to go see if you get an experience, and then you're just.
But I don't want to conjure it. I want it to happen naturally.
Says the guy who wants to buy a Ouija board every freaking year. I will not touch a Ouija board. You could pay me $1 billion, I still wouldn't touch it.
Yeah. Well, you know what these stories are really good for, and you kind of touched on it. Not just verbal stories, but movies.
Yes, they're great.
They have fueled the movie industry. Movies like The Candyman, which is kind of like a Hookman story. The Ring, and of course, urban legends.
Well, hold on. The Hookman was in I Know What You Did Last Summer.
It was I Know What You Did Last Summer. Yeah, that's another variant on the Hookman.
That was a good movie for the time. Urban legends. Do they still scare us?
I think we hit the nail on the head. They do.
No, I don't think so.
No?
No.
Well, I'll definitely be checking my back seat. That's for sure.
Yes. Don't go in places you're not supposed to go to.
That's right. Don't mess around with elevators.
Don't mess around with elevators.
And if you see the Slender Man in the woods, get the hell out.
If you need those numbers again for the elevator, hook me up.
That's it for us, guys. We love urban legends. I hope you do too. Follow us on social media, everywhere you find podcasts, Amazon, Spotify, YouTube, yada, yada, yada.
What's the name of the podcast?
We are not afraid.
See you later, guys. Bye-bye.
We are not afraid. We won't turn away. Bring on the nightmares. We love to play. Bring on the nightmares. We love to play.